Okay, so we're going to go through the back squat, okay, which is an exercise for your legs. So using the bar, you're going to set up the bar to be just underneath your shoulder line, okay, so you can stand out of it safely and then walk back, okay. So when you grab the bar around shoulder width, okay, or just outside your shoulders. The closer the better, because you have a better foundation of your upper back in order to keep the bar nice and strong in your upper back, okay? So I grab about there and there, then you bring your head right in the middle there. And it wants to rest, if you turn around, just underneath your C7 there, okay? So, I'm gonna face out, just for the camera, okay? Usually you're facing just for safety. So grab it just outside your shoulders, put that bar on that meaty part just underneath your C7, stand the bar out, take 2 steps forward nice and slowly, and then go into your squat position. So your squat position wants to be just with your feet outside of your shoulders or just outside your hips, slightly facing out. Look at something which is roughly eye height. Then from there, you're going to sit your bum back slightly, bend the knees and your hips, and keep the weight to the middle of your foot. Bum back, out to depth, and drive up. Keep the chest nice and proud, shoulder blades back together, and be tight. Bring your elbows into your sides to tighten those lats. Okay? And at the end, you would walk forward. I'm walking backwards for the purpose of the video. There we are. Okay?
Terrific.
Any questions at all?
No, that's all very straightforward.
Perfect. Great. Right. So, okay, Alistair, so let's give it a go.
Yeah,
So you're going to be facing inwards. Hands, just outside your shoulders on that meaty part of the back. 2 steps back. Feet into a roughly shoulder width position, slightly turned out. Now we're going to pull those elbows into your sides, tighten your lats in here. Get that eye height. Smoothly down, 2 to 3 seconds all the way down, then drive hard on the way up. Good one. Let's go for 5 reps. 1, 2, give that chest up a little bit more. 3, 4, 1 more. 5, cool. And then just walk that in. How does that feel?
That felt great.
Good.
Terrific.
Look good to me? Cool. Okay, so now we're going through the bench press, okay? Which is an exercise for your pecs, your shoulders, and your triceps. So I'll show you through the setup, then we'll give it a go, okay? So, take a seat on the bench. As you lie back, you want your eye line to be in line with the bar, okay? So then you've got enough space between where you're going to be pressing and the actual pins, so you don't bang the pins, okay? So you lie back, come back slightly on the bench, so your eyes are aligned there. Now your feet want to go underneath your knees, squeezing your bum, which gives a little arch in the back. Now, if you have any back issues at all, we can raise those feet so the arch gets eliminated. But for maximal stability, that's what we want. But we'll try it out when you give it a go. Okay? So in that position there, feet there, arch there. You're then going to grab the bar. For a normal bench press, roughly a thumb's length into the knurling, okay? This will vary depending on what we want to focus on in the session, but for a standard bench press, going to be there and there, okay? Now, to get it out by yourself, the best way to do it is to bring your elbows underneath the bar, press it up, then once you get in position, shoulder blades go back, elbows come in slightly, okay? So you bring it out with a flared elbow, but then you retract to go into a nice tight position on the bench. Then from there, you're going to bring it slowly down to your nipple line, keeping those shoulder blades back, and then driving as hard as you can. Okay, let's go for a few reps. Like so, and then at the end, on yourself, by yourself, make sure you hit the rack and then lower it in. What I would suggest is kind of put one in at a time, just in case you miss it, okay? So really slam it back, and put it in. Okay, any questions?
Nope, that all sounds very straightforward. Thank you.
Cool, so typically when I'm spotting a bench press, I will be behind you there, but just because I want to see your technique inside, I'm going to help you out, take a look, and then help you back in. Make sense?
Okay.
Cool, so, are you ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
Bring it out together, shoulder blades back together, arch, feet, perfect. A little bit lower towards the nipples. Drive hard, good. Keep the upper back nice and tight. Now press it up and slightly back as you go. That was better, good. Perfect. And then there, and then down. Brilliant. Feel okay?
Yep.
Any questions?
No, none at all.
Brilliant. Okay, so the deadlift. An all body exercise really. We're focusing on your posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. Okay? So set up the deadlift in space. We're using bumper plates today, so it's at the kind of correct level. You want to stand in the middle of the bar. That is, I would have thought, it's fairly obvious. Now the bar wants to go through the sort of top part of your laces, okay, as you set up. Okay, so here would be too far away, there's a little bit too close. So you're just going to be where the, the beginning of your laces. Okay, feet underneath your hips now, so narrower than a squat. You're then going to grab the bar straight down either side of your tibias, okay, either side of your shins. So there and there, okay? Now, I'm voting to do a mixed grip, which is a stronger grip. For this purposes, you can do that or overhand. Each have their benefits. There's a slightly stronger grip. Up to you for today, okay? And then from there, you're gonna, when the bar is at kind of beginning of your laces, you're gonna bring your shins to the bar by lowering your bum, and then you're gonna bring your chest up. And that's gonna level the back, okay? Then from there, just before you take the bar from the floor, I want you to pull those lats tight, so almost bring your shoulders together. Take the inertia out of the bar, so you hear that bar sound before you pull. Then I want you to smoothly pull the bar up your shins, up your thighs, keeping those lats nice and tight. Keeping your chest up, okay? So grab the bar, bum down, chest up, take the inertia, then smoothly pull it into your legs, at the top, pitch your shoulder blades back, and that's at 1 rep at the top. On the way down, I want you to soften the knee slightly, bum goes back, down to the knee, and then bend the knees down, okay?
Got it. Okay.
So tighten up again, push the middle of your foot, squeeze up, bum back, knees bent, down to the floor. Okay?
Terrific.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Nope, not at all.
Perfect. Okay, so
Top of laces.
top of the laces, perfect. Grab hold of the bar just at either side of your shins there, or just at the beginning of the knurling. Now bum down, tighten here, lats tight. Perfect. Now push to the middle of your foot, squeeze and pull it close. Nice. 1. And then down and down. That's really good. Good. 1. Bracing again. That's it. Reset between each rep. Good. 2. And bend the knees. Squeeze bum in. 3. So don't let that bar sort of fly away from your thighs. Okay, keep it close to your thighs. Let's go for 1 more rep and that'll be fine. So push together, pull together, pull it into the thighs. Good. Good. And down and down. Perfect. Feel okay?
Yeah, felt great.
Yeah, feel good? Yeah. Perfect. Great. Excellent. Job done.